Hey guys, K Elephant here, back with another sports video about sports. Because that's what we do on this channel. We talk about sports. And we're going to be talking about the Euros. They start tomorrow. Group A. France, the host nation. It's in France, so that makes total sense. They're in Group A. So first of all, we'll start off with France, because why not? They're the host nation. They probably have one of the most complete teams in the tournament. And you look at this French side, and you wonder where the weaknesses are. And well, with their defense, the amount of injuries I've had is incredible. I mean, they've lost how many guys?
They've lost
defense, right?
From Real Madrid, Rafael Varane. They've lost Jeremy Mathieu, who's a big player for them. And who did they else lose recently?
Well, Laporte was gone before.
Okay, yeah.
They lost. Laporte was already gone, and then they lost one more big one, and Umtiti came in for him. So
that was Mathieu.
That was Mathieu.
Yeah.
That was, yes, a very big loss. And they have a very aging defense as well because of that. Well, they've lost so many very good defenders, and that's unfortunate for them. But they have a very deep squad. You look at this squad and you see just goaltending in general. Laurie and Mandanda, two of the best two of the best goaltenders last season for their respective clubs of Tottenham and Marseille. Laurie at Tottenham and Mandanda at Marseille. And Rami had to come in along with Umtiti to fill in those spots there, but they still have a very good defensive core. In Mangala, Patrice Evra is aging, but still getting it done.
I don't think he should be starting.
No, I wouldn't start him. I would start Dean over him if I had to choose, but who knows what Deschamps is thinking there. Koscielny, obviously the heart of that back line. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if there's a better better offensive defenseman, I should say, than Koscielny, because he scores. He goes up on the scores and gets a lot of goals and can do it on both ends, both offense and defense, get it done. So that helps him out a lot. And you look at this midfield, and it's just incredible.
Can't think other than
I mean,
in pure quality, not just talent.
probably Germany.
Germany and Croatia are the only teams that could truly rival France's midfield.
Oh, Spain maybe.
There's a lot of talent there,
Maybe.
but there isn't.
Yeah. This just looks incredible. I mean, Payet, Pogba, Matuidi, even Schneiderlin's a very good player. N'Golo Kanté was incredible at Leicester this season. Had a great season.
And he's integrating well in the France team as well.
Exactly, very good. Cabaye, he's still a very good midfielder, very good deep line playmaker in that aspect. But I mean, obviously the big guy is Paul Pogba in the middle there. 23 years old.
23, yeah.
23 years old, Paul Pogba. He seems like he's been around forever because everyone's been talking about him. He's still only 23. He's incredible talent and will probably be a future Ballon d'Or winner. In that aspect.
Probably, most likely will be.
We'll give him a couple more seasons, and then when Ronaldo and Messi retire, he'll probably win it, because apparently that's all who wins. They're the only players that can win it. And then the offense, again, just looks stacked. They didn't even bring Lacazette. That's how stacked this offense is. I probably would have swapped out Gignac for Lacazette, though. That's probably the only switch I would have made.
For those of you who don't know, who are wondering why Benzema is in the squad, there was a scandal with him and Mathieu Valbuena. It was a little, there was a sex tape with Valbuena, and there was a bit of blackmail involved on Benzema's part. So obviously that didn't turn out too well. There's a current court ruling. Obviously didn't have him in the team. There have been some statements by Cantona, if you know him as a Manchester United legend. He made a statement against Deschamps that there may be some racism involved. Benzema, I'll say no, but he should have definitely included Ben Arfa into that team.
I was actually about to make that point. I would like.
Sorry about that.
No, whatever. You filled in for me. Ben Arfa, I would like to see him on the squad too, but again, I don't know if he's racist. Can't really say that he's racist.
No, it's not that he was racist, but he was pressured by the government.
Yeah.
By the.
Yeah.
There's some rumors flying around. Don't take this as pure fact. This is just rumors, just speculation. That's all it is.
Rumors don't just pop out of anywhere, though.
Yeah.
There's normally a good reason behind the rumors.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Ben Arfa, like I said, probably should have been there. He had a great season at Nice, probably one of his best seasons ever.
His best season ever.
Okay, I said one of them, but yeah, probably his best season ever. No, his best season ever. We'll say that. And he was incredible, and he should have been there. But this offense just looks really good. I don't like Olivier Giroud by any means, but
look at how he
puts
plays
on
with
that
France.
French jersey. Yeah,
He looks really good when he plays
really
for
well.
France.
So
Hey, as you obviously as an Arsenal fan, you're not the biggest fan of him, but you know, playing for the national team, playing for a club are two completely different things.
Yeah.
There's a lot more passion involved. It's a completely different atmosphere, especially when you're playing at home. And look at the team he has around him. Look, he has Paul Pogba, Matuidi, he has Griezmann, Coleman, Martial, Schneiderlin, Conte, Payet. Look at all these guys.
Yeah.
All this creativity behind him. Instead, he has Mesut Ozil at Arsenal, but guess what? He has Payet and Pogba at
He has
France.
the ability to miss the net playing for Arsenal, but scores for France. So
It's different style. They play more counterattacking.
Yeah.
Arsenal plays more build-up play. Simple as that. He suits that style better, and he's much more successful in that jersey as well.
Griezmann fills in there very well.
Mm-hmm.
Martial was a great call-up. I mean, and maybe, like I said, maybe I've ever had Ben Arfa over him, but Martial was a great young talent.
Arfa over Gignac. He's had a great season in the...
Well, Gignac wouldn't be there. I would have taken Lacazette over Gignac. But I don't even know why he got called up. He plays for in the Mexican league. I mean, well, whatever. And Kingsley Coman was a super sub at Bayern, so...
And he looked great, especially for a 19-year-old.
Great, yeah, great.
Scored some
talent.
really big goals. He can do the same thing for France. Come quarters or semis, score that big goal for France to get them through. You never know.
No, absolutely. If I had to pick an X factor, it's obviously Paul Pogba. I mean, I don't know if there's maybe Payet, but Paul Pogba is obviously the biggest X factor. He's going to control that midfield, along with Matuidi there, and will be the heart and soul of the team. Most likely, he's a big guy. He's a big player, a very prominent name in the footballing world now, and France's success will come because of him. So that's what I have to say on France. I mean, they look good. Like I said, one of the most complete teams in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't much you can really say about that one. Along with Group A, they have Albania. I guess we'll cover Albania quickly. I don't really expect them to do anything in this tournament. I'm not trying to belittle them, but
It's great. This is their first European tournament.
well, that's what happens when you expand to 24 teams. But no, hey, they advanced. They're in it. I'll give them credit. They made it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really expect them to do too much in this tournament, but you never know. Surprises have happened before.
You know, they don't really have too many great players, but you know, one guy you want to look out for. I pull up his name here. He's a very good striker. Armando Sadiku. He's going to be, I think, one of their biggest players. You also have to look out for Xhaka. He's Granit's older brother. He needs to show his little brother who's the boss. Obviously, he's not the same type of player. It's a bad joke, but you know, they play like a team. It's gonna be very defensive. They know coming into it they're underdogs. No one expects them to go through as long as themselves.
Yeah.
But expect a fight from them. Expect that they're gonna give it their all in the game. So you know, if you're the type of guy, type of fan who likes to watch those kind of teams and games, then Albania is your choice. They're a really big underdog coming into this.
Yeah, they have greater odds than Leicester did to win the season.
Albania wins the Euros. I'm done. I'm done.
A $10 bet, you know, $100,000 at the end of the tournament, you know. Hisai, fullback for Napoli, was included in the team of the season, or one of the team of the seasons for Serie A, and was a huge reason behind Napoli's success in second place this year. And he's going to really help them out a lot as a right back, defensively and offensively, up and down the field, getting crosses in and whatnot. So he's probably one of the few shining stars on this Albanian team. You have Xhaka, like you said. Berisha is the backup goalkeeper at Lazio, so he's not a terrible keeper. He's a pretty decent keeper, so that could help them in this tournament. But like I said, I'm not expecting much from them. Surprises can happen, but it's very unlikely, to say the least. So we quickly just covered Albania, and then we'll quickly do Romania, because again, you don't know. I'm not expecting much from them either, but there could be pleasant surprise, I guess.
They have one of the best runs for qualifying to the tournament. Obviously not the most difficult group, but you know, they play like a team. They're one of the countries coming into the tournament that has the best team chemistry. They play well as a team. They counter well as a team. Expect them to, same with Albania, they're going to fight and they're going to grind out the games. Don't expect them to score too many goals, 1-2 goals, but, you know, like, they're just going to play really, really well together. There's going to be very collective. It's going to be a very, very solid unit. They have very good goalie, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. Shripian.
Tarasin.
He's a starting goalie for Fiorentina, and he's had a really good season this year.
Most annoying name ever.
Probably sounds a lot nicer than that in the actual language, but I'm sorry.
They have like the tallest goalkeeper ever, in Panther Milan. He's like 6'8".
Yeah.
He's the whole net, pretty much. But, I mean, their goaltenders obviously going to have to do a lot. They're going to be facing a lot of shots. Biggest player is probably Vlad Chercheris for Napoli. Again, did a very good job coming in as a rotationary player for them at Napoli. In the center back position, defensive center defense. So he's going to really have to help them out a lot, because Romania's going to be facing a lot of shots, to say the least, with their, I don't want to say lack of quality, but
I don't think they're going to face too many shots.
They're going to play as a unit. They're going to play very defensive, and they're going to be throwing their bodies in front of the ball for sure. But Churchers, if they do end up doing very well in the tournament, he'll be a big part of it. Put it that way, as on the defensive core there. That's pretty much it for Romania.
There are some surprises. I'm surprised Maxime didn't make it. I think he would have been a big player for them, but
yeah, I don't know about that one either. Yeah, maybe it's his attitude or something. Not possibly his attitude, or wasn't liked by the coach. Whatever. There's been numerous.
Now a team you guys want to definitely look out for: Switzerland.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No. Yeah. No. My dark horse for sure in this tournament. One of the two dark horses, anyways. I feel, are Switzerland. They have a very respectable squad. A very I don't want to say strong starting 11, but very good starting 11. And you see Ricardo Rodriguez, probably one of the better left backs in the world. I would rank him third behind Jordi Alba and Alaba, but Alaba doesn't play fullback anymore.
He won't be playing for fullback for.
Ancelotti will play fullback.
Yeah, but not for the Euros. He's going to be playing midfield.
Yeah, he plays mid on Austria. So we'll get to Austria obviously later on, but they have Lichtsteiner. Fabian Schär is a very underrated defender. Nico Elvedi. Oh my gosh, Elvedi.
For Mönchengladbach.
And yes, is a very young, talented defender at 19 years old.
And he actually may start, and this could be his breakout chance. See how well he does.
Yeah, you were saying possibly one of the best young players of the tournament if Switzerland do well enough. Their midfield, the midfield looks really solid too, with Granit Xhaka, the younger brother to Toulon Xhaka.
What's his name here?
Of Albania.
Yeah, Toulon Xhaka. Yeah.
Toulon Xhaka. Oh, I actually got that right. Look at that, guys. And Xherdan Shaqiri, who again feels like he's been around forever, because he was a big player when he played for Bayern.
First at Basel, and then when he went to Bayern afterwards. Yeah.
But again, still he's only lower 20s. I think he's 23 around there. Still a very young, talented player, and he's been carrying his team a lot. It's not just obviously his other players, but he's been one of the main reasons behind their success. And he's got to be my X factor for this team, to say the least. I feel that their striker situation, their forward situation, is lacking a bit in again, not quality, but just quality scoring. I guess you can say. I mean, Seferovic, he's not a bad striker. Mehmeti isn't a bad striker. Neither is Dardiak, but they haven't really produced crazy amount of goals. So there's probably going to be 19-year-old Embolo stepping in.
He's most
there.
likely going to play on the wing. That's what's going around. So it's
it makes sense.
They should. I believe he deserves an opportunity at the very
Because
least.
plays as number 10, right?
Yeah.
For Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I feel like Embolo will step in, do a very good job, and this Switzerland team to me could be a quarterfinalist if they get a very favorable matchup in the round of 16 of quarterfinalists. I could see it happening. I'm being serious about that one.
I'm gonna even go further on that. I believe that if they can really find chemistry and momentum, I very likely see them becoming a semifinalist team. For me personally, I think the biggest player is going to be Granit Xhaka, who's just signed for Arsenal.
Yes, Wagner. Oh my God! Finally,
he's a very tall player. He has a great leader for the team. He has an excellent passing range. He's going to get the team in gear, and he's just going to provide lots of stability. He can, pass the ball from deep. He can make plays together. He can get the team organized, and I think he's going to be the anchor for the team, and that's very important for Switzerland, where they're a very solidified team. They aren't, they don't have that superstar kind of spark. They don't have that kind of flashy, very offensive style team. They're very slow, build-up play passing, and they like the counterattack, and I think Xhaka is going to be very important to that, as long as Ricardo Rodriguez. I think they're going to be two of the most important players, and, I think another guy you really need to look at is Dennis Zakaria, who's coming off a very good season from Young Boys. He's most likely not going to start. Hopefully he does get some time, but he's going to look very good, and he's going to catch some eyes, I think, coming into the Euros.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, very decent starting 11 there. Depth-wise, still not terrible, but their depth...
The only depth they really have, I'd have to say, is in goaltending, with 3 goalies in Jan Sommer, Marwin Hitz, and Roland Berkey. Personally, I'd start Berkey. I think he's a much better goalie, but I think they're going to go for the much more experienced option in Jan Sommer, so we'll see how that goes. I think they're going to be much more successful under Berkey, so we have to see what the coach decides to do.
He has a better jersey too. His jersey's sick. Anyways, well, we went through every team analysis. Out of the 4, we're gonna now position each 4 how we feel they will finish in the group. For me, again, I don't think anyone's gonna beat France in this group. I feel France will finish first. They have the most complete team. Switzerland may put up a fight, but I feel this is France's group to lose. Switzerland, again, I feel that they're stronger than Albania and Romania, so I could see Switzerland finishing second. And it's going to be either a matchup for third place with Albania and Romania. Romania. That's awesome. Sounds fun to say. But I feel Romania will win, or Albania, if they put up a good fight, will tie. Neither one of them, I feel, will be the third place teams going through, though. Unfortunate for them. So I feel their term will be done early, but you never know. They could put up a fight. But for me, it's France and Switzerland, and whoever finishes third will not be going through. So that's me.
I'm going to have to say I'm basically the same. I'm saying France is going to be first, but I think Switzerland is going to give them a real push. I think it's going to be, France is only going to beat them by like a point. I think they're going to have, like I said, Switzerland is really good. They looked better than the finalist in the World Cup, Argentina. They should have beat Argentina in that game, and they can play against the best. They obviously got smashed by, not smashed, but they did very poorly against France.
Well, they're the best team coming in. I mean, their form is incredible, France. They just look too good.
Yeah.
At this point, that's why I praise Switzerland, and I feel they can do very well. I just don't think they'll beat France. I don't think anyone in this group will beat France, but we'll see.
Maybe we'll see. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
And again, we're going to do the same thing. I think Romania is going to do better. They play like a team. Next to Iceland, who had incredible team chemistry. What's it called? I'm not trying to think of the words right here. It's like Germany. They have these superstars, but they play like a collective. Obviously, they have nowhere near the talent of Germany and stuff and such.
Let's compare Germany
no,
and
but
Romania.
They
'cause
have
that's- yeah.
they play like a team, and you know those guys who play like a collective.
Remember
Usually,
IT crowd? They play like a team. You can't say that we're team.
no, but usually those.
Hey, anyone who hasn't seen the IT crowd, watch it.
Yes.
I just wanted to point that out. It's a really funny show. Watch
No, but
that.
usually the countries like Romania that play with that collective force usually are the real surprise factors in these big tournaments. So, you know, they're a team that I think that you should look at. I don't think they're going to go through, but I think they'd be an interesting watch for any neutral fans out there. And yeah.
Alright, that's our Group A analysis, guys. We still have 5 more groups to go, so Group B will be next. And yeah, we're having fun so far.
So far.
With the Group A. So Group B will be next. And again, guys, thanks for watching and peace.
Bye-bye.